Namaste children, welcome to today's science class. In the previous class we have discussed about the chapter The Human Eye. In that we discussed working of human eye, persistence of vision, range of vision, defects of vision and its correction. So in today's class we'll discuss the another few more topics about taking care of the eyes. It is very difficult to imagine the world without a pair of functional eyes, that is about visually challenged persons. How modern technology helps the visually challenged persons, and also a brief about Braille system and its invention. Yes, eye care tips. We see the objects with the help of our eyes. Our eyes intercepts the shape, color and dimensions of different objects. Eyes are amongst the most precious organs of our body. It is hard to imagine our life without our eyes. However, intentionally or unintentionally, we are doing things on a daily basis that damages our eyes and facing eye problems. What to do and what not to do to improve our eyesight. In other way, I can tell that what you should do and what you should not do to get a long lasting attractive eyes. So now let us discuss the few daily habits that weakens the eyesight. The first is staring at screens. Nowadays we observe using spectacles have increased 4 times. The reason found was obviously overwatching computer, mobile and TV screens makes our eyes dry. This leads to accumulation of dead cells. When we look at these screens for a long time without blinking, our eyes go dry and the dead cells start to accumulate near a red surface. Even it impacts on sleep, loss of focus, etc. Therefore, you should give your eyes a rest. If you spend a lot of time using these things, you can forget to blink your eyes and your eyes can get tired. So to reduce this, you should give a break for 20 seconds after working every 20 minutes. Now let us move to the second reason, rubbing of eyes. So never rub your eyes if something gets inside. We know that human eye is a very delicate organ. People who have a habit of rubbing their eyes really causes a serious damage to the tiny blood vessels beneath its surface. Moreover, if your hands are not clean, then the germs on your fingertips can get transferred onto the eye surface, causing irritation. If you feel itching near the eyes, gently calm it down by washing it with cold water. The third point is reading while traveling. Reading while traveling is a very bad habit. Reading or writing while traveling is not recommended in a way that eyes will be under constant strain to read, because the text you are trying to read is moving or it can be vibrating, thus making it difficult for your eyes to focus on the text what you are reading. Nowadays, books have been replaced by smartphones. Focusing on tiny letters on the smartphone hurts your eye, which may result the blurred vision in the long run. So, children, avoid unnecessary texting or even reading a book when you are traveling on the roads. Next, we'll move with the next slide, not wearing sunglasses. Nowadays, sunglasses have become just fashion accessories, but sunglasses prevent us from bright sunlight. Sun exposure can damage our eyes. So we should protect our eyes by using sunglasses that block out 99 to 100% of radiations. Now let us move to the next topic, that is studying in low light. Our elders always advise us, do not use too bright or too dim light while reading or doing work, and also do not keep the book too close to your eyes while reading, or don't keep the book too far either while you are working at night. Reading or writing in dim light or low light puts you pressure on the eye muscles, making them weak over time. If you are using smartphone, computer, or reading and writing at night with the room lights off, can put the strain more on the eye. So make sure that you are always working proper light without any strain to the eye muscles. So these were the few habits that affects our eyes negatively. Now those few things doing which we can reverse the damage that we might have done to our eyes. The first is food for eyes. If you want your eyes to live longer, it is very important to include certain foods daily in your diet. Good nutrition is very important for both your general and eye health. Adding greeny vegetables, carrots, nuts, and fruits to your diet would be very beneficial for the health of your eyes. It also includes good nutrients. Carrots, which are rich in vitamin A, should be included in the form of salad or juice. Amla or gooseberry, which is rich in vitamin C, which is essential for eyes. So, if you start taking care of your diet, your eyes will start taking care of you. Next, eye wash routine. One good habit that you must inculcate for better vision is wash your eyes frequently with clean water. By doing this, you can avoid vision problem or infections. The fact is, eyes clean themselves every minute through tear exchange during blinking, which appears about 12 to 16 times per minute, and so there is no need for additional cleaning. To feel cool in hot weather, one can always clean face with their eyes closed. Next, strengthening eye muscles. Strengthening eye muscles. Not only does your body need exercise, but your eyes need a workout too. Eye health is just as important as anything else, so take the time to exercise them. There are few exercises that have been known to improve vision and help relax your eyes. Example like blinking. Blinking is a simple way to keep your eyes fresh and helps them to focus longer. Palming gives you the opportunity to rest your mind and your eyes for a few minutes at a time. It can make a big difference in your working day if you stop for a few minutes and do this exercise. Regular eye checkup. We all know that eyes are one of the most delicate organs of our body, and hence we need a constant maintaining. So it is highly recommended to go for regular eye checkup once in a year is good enough. Know your family medical history. Some eye diseases are inherited, so it is important to find out whether anyone in your family has had them. This can help you determine if you are at higher risk of developing an eye disease. Visually challenged persons. It is very difficult to imagine the world without a pair of functional eyes. Vision problems may be due to some illness, such as it can be due to diabetes, or it can be less of vitamin A, or we can say it as vitamin A deficiency. They can also be due to genetic or inherited problems. Some persons lost their vision due to some accident also. So visually challenged person can either have partial loss of vision or they can have complete loss of vision. Most visually challenged persons have a better sense of touch, smell or hearing than the normal people. Such person try to identify the things by developing their other sense organs sharply and putting them to effort use. So many aids have been devised to make their life easy. They can be divided into two categories, that is called optical aids and non-optical aids. Near the non-optical aids you can see the child touching the paper, and you can see some phone with the headphones. And in the optical aids some glasses have been shown and some telescope has been shown. So then what is meant by non-optical aid? Non-optical aid, it is often include textual aid and also auditory aid. Textual aid is nothing but using sense of touch, that is the visually impaired can learn to read and write by using a special touch system called as Braille. This system makes use of raised dots on a paper. Next, auditory aid. Auditory aid is nothing but using sense of hearing. These aids include audio cassettes, tape recorders, audio CDs and audio books also. Electronic devices like computer, closed circuit television make use of software programs that can transfer text files into sound files. Next, moving to optical aid. Optical aid includes lenses and also telescopic aids. While suitable lenses combination are used to rectify visual limitations, the telescopic aids can help to view class demonstrations also. Next, moving to the topic Braille system. This system was invented by Braille, and this is the most effective resource for visually challenged person. Louis Braille, he himself was a visually challenged person and he was born in the year 1809 in France. He became blind during early childhood because of an accident, and he invented this system in the year 1821 but was adopted in the year 1932. This system has a coded language based on a logical system. There are codes for common languages as well as for the mathematical and scientific notations. Many languages can be read by this system. And Braille system has 63 dot patterns or characters. Each character is written on a grid of 6 cells. These patterns, when embossed on Braille sheets, help a visually challenged person to recognize some words by touching. Each character has to be memorized. So you can observe or you can see this in your textbook on page number 206 under Do You Know. It is clearly given that the Braille characters make up the letters of alphabet. Patterns of dots used to represent letters of the English alphabet. It is clearly shown in the textbook page number 206, and these characters must be memorized, and Braille text can be produced by hand or by machines. And this ends our today's class and also completes the chapter children, and we'll meet in the next session with a new chapter. Thank you. Have a nice day.